Alright, there's a thing that I've called Sonar, which is basically in a lot of ocean ravines, there's not actually magma at the bottom of them, which is upsetting every time you find an ocean ravine. But there's some tech where we just read the C value similarly to the way that Closet Witch reads the C value in F3. Where do I find that thing? Here it is. Alright. No, wrong way. Professional. Alright, so the C value is up here. This first C number up the top left, on the left side of the slash, this is how many chunks are like loaded on screen basically. Like on your render distance or whatever. Not your render distance, your FOV. Your FOV. So when looking, or what we can do is, while going over a ravine, we can check the C counter, and if it spikes up, then there's probably like caves or something down there. So you get in your boat, your 30 FOV, and I mean, first you want to find the ravine. So here's the ravine. You can kind of see that it turns around to the right there. So all you do is you get in your boat, 30 FOV, F3 open, look straight down, and try and follow the ravine. So it's, at the moment it's floating around 22, which is pretty low. And then if we go further up the ravine, it went up to 31 there. We keep going. There was like a 30... spiked somewhere high in the 30s. There's a 36. Oh, I saw a 37. There was even a 40 there. Wow. The sea level is just going crazy. So you'd be like, wow, this looks pretty nice. And you get down there, and there's a cave here, which is nice. So it showed a cave there. If we get back in the boat, where's the ravine? Here it is. Do it again, keep going. Spikes up to, oh, there we go, there's a 35 there. So there's a couple of caves in this ravine. We go down where I was looking, and there's a cave that goes that way, there's a cave that goes this way. So very pog. That cave didn't really go anywhere. This cave, alright, so there's something that we don't really know what we're calling it yet, but we're kind of calling it sub-chunk rendering. So the way the sea level works is it's a number reflecting the amount of these blue squares, these blue cubes being rendered. See these blue lines here in these chunks. It won't render things like this. See how there's no like air at all or water at all? It won't render this at all. It won't count it on the C number. But things like this cave, because there was air or water here, and there's, even though there's like a block between these two caves, this is still counting to the C counter, because it's part of the same sub-chunk. You can see the blue line here, and the blue line here as well. So basically the C counter is actually detecting that the cave continues through here. And also over here, this cave was heading down, and I mean, it's a shame that this cave here is so parallel, but basically it kind of detected this, this lava cave over here. Looks like this cave's a bit of a struggle, but it worked, alright? Alright, so I've got another ravine here. It's kind of hard to see, but there is a ravine here. So here's another example. You get in your boat, 30 FOV, look straight down, and try and follow the ravine. So you can see it's in the 20s. You keep following it. It went up to 24, 20s, just really low 20s the whole time. I don't know how accurate my ravine routing was. There's actually a little bit more ravine to go, but from the ravine that I checked, the numbers didn't really spike up at all. So this is a ravine that does not have any clear indication of more caves down below. There's a chance that there's still caves down there, but not very obvious ones. So they'd probably take a fair bit more effort. So it's worth just checking on Sonar to know if there's an easily accessible cave down below.